Oh my god, bro. Stream bug chat. Stream bugs. You good. Now, what should we react to today? What should we react to today? Oh yeah, you guys said like you guys wanted to see that Kenneth or cousin situation. Uh Cousin Clapper. Oh well. That was quick. What's his name? Kenneth? Kenneth. Kenneth. Addressing the allegations. Ooh, shoot. So there's allegations. Okay, so since this one been came out, we're gonna watch this one first.
Cat.
Today we're gonna be reacting to addressing the allegations.
Thelina, there's no way out of this one. I'm sorry, but you're
Watch the
done.
UDY video after. I got
Finished.
you. If
So
I got time.
apparently Cat has dropped a video titled My Truth.
I should have
but
time.
honestly, so apparently Cat has dropped a video titled My Truth, but the whole video's fucking lies. So how the fuck does that work? I'm not gonna lie, Cat, you fucked with the wrong one. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit here and fucking lie on my fucking name, bro.
Right.
Hell nah. Alright.
You're right, because we don't get hold. We don't get hold. Exactly. So I would never let a girl hold me. That shit, I'm just keeping a book. I would never let a girl hold me. I'm gonna have to get my get back.
Right, so the demon has dropped the video My Truth. For whatever fucking reason, it has 2.8.
Am I crazy? But like, I feel like she looks like Hannah Marie. See, when she, especially when she had braces. If you guys know back about the like back then.
Thousand likes. Y'all niggas are sick in the head. Y'all niggas really let yourself get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. And
Hold on now. I'm not I might not be the sharpest tool in the shed. I might not be the biggest pumpkin in the batch, but I already peeped that she's looked down 2 times already. So eat her, right? Especially nowadays with AI and everything. She's reading off a script. She has to be reading off a script. She has to be reading. Look.
Up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did.
Right.
But our
See, look, her eyes are pointing down. What could she be looking at? There's either 2 things that she's looking at. ChatGPT, or her cousin. It has to be them 2 things.
Relationship was not picture
exactly. It
perfect.
has to be scripted.
All right, I'm sorry for fucking. You know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect. So
that's actually crazy. Like cheating on your imagine imagine your man's or somebody you know was like yo bro, I just got like this new this girl, you know what I'm saying? I just hop on that. You be like okay, my boy, who is it? He was like it's my cousin. The way I would look at him in pure disgust and hatred. Now, and also not only that, the moment he said that he's messing, I would be like all right, cousin, right? I'll be like pause. You gotta be joking. He'd be like nah, my blood cousin. Your first cousin. Bro, I would pull out a heavy artillery so fast and blow his brains off. I'm not even joking. You telling me that you're messing with your cousin? Your cousin, somebody you grew up with. I look at my cousin like family because they are family, like my sister and brothers. I would never look at my cousin and have sexual intent with them, bro. That's nasty. That's horrible. That's like, bro, that's disgusting, bro. And you're telling me that you looked at your cousin, you were at the family function, you were looking at your cousin, you were like, ooh, shoot, she kind of bad though. I'm gonna need to hop on that. You are one nasty person. You are one freaked out person. I know for a fact that they both watch Step Bros and Stepsister Corn, bro. They both watch Stepsisters and Stepbro Corn. Cause this is nasty. What? Let somebody said that they messed with their cousin in front of me, bro. I would not like. That's just
That's the reason why I did
that's
so.
messed
I'm
up.
sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking cooch on your living room.
Your cousin. Your cousin. How is the family gonna react to this? Does the family know? Yo, this isn't even something that a normal human being would do. This is something that only a mentally deranged like psychopath would do. You messing with your cousin? Do you want your baby to come out discombobulated with extra chromosomes? They must want to put this baby in like they want this baby to like, come out with disabilities of all sorts. They're gonna come out with three legs, 2 arms, 15 fingers, looking like a xenomorph. Like, dang, bro. Like, do you not know what this does to the gene pool? This is something that you hear about like in back in the 1800s in Alabama.
Couch and in your
Messing
restroom
with your
and on my
cousin.
bed. But you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it. I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay because our relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bruh. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bruh. You was emailing people.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's no way out of this. There's no way out of this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's no way out of this. There's nothing you can do to convince us what you did was perfectly normal. All right. There's no way out of this. I don't care what you say. You could donate $100,000 to charity. You're always going to be known as the cousin smacker, the cousin glizzy gobbler, the family stress reliever, I have never. That doesn't even sound right.
Discussing ways on how to just push the whole cousin freakery aside and just bring something new to light. And it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your cousin. I'm innocent. I didn't do shit. But you know what? I'm gonna watch the video and hear what you gotta say.
As it may seem, I lost myself in our relationship and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
Okay, all right, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong. And
what could you possibly tell us that's not going to make it worse? What could you possibly tell us? You got cracked by your cousin. You were sending them explicit pics. There's nothing that you could say to us that makes you look like a good person. There's nothing you can say that will make you look like you were in the right. Unless you say that wasn't your cousin. I guess that's not that bad. Cheating, that's still bad, but at least it's not your cousin. But the fact that it's your blood cousin, there's nothing you could possibly say for me to believe, for us to like think that you were perfectly okay for doing this. You know what? That's the thing. Like, you literally opened your legs up. You took this full consent. You know exactly what you were doing, and you sent this to him. This is like when you catch a girl cheating, they never cry. They never do all this because they're actually bad, that they're a horrible person. No, they're only doing this because you caught them. If you never caught them, she would probably still be doing this without a remorse in her head. She wouldn't care at all. But the fact that she got caught, that's when she's doing all this stuff, saying like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I never should have done this." No. Where was this when you didn't think about this before sending him all them pictures, did you? No. You didn't think about this before you made that list, did you? No. Were you? What about when he caught you in the bathroom with this stinking camera, the kitty boy litter camera? Did you ever think about how you were a bad person then? No. But because you got caught, now you want to say that, oh my god, like it's not even my fault for real. I was just in a dark place for real. Nah, you were not in no dark place. You were having the time of your life. You literally said that you thought of him as boyfriend figure, and you don't like Kenneth like that. There's no way out of this.
And I did not have to go down that route, and I deeply regret it. But
right.
There's more to my story, and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity with my name. And I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing.
It was a shared note.
What he says, it's a shared note. All right. First, all right. Let's say that you didn't create the note. All right. You still accepted the share request, so that means you saw the note and you kept it on your phone. That's equal. That's still bad. Like, why is you keeping that in your phone? There's no reason for you to keep it in your phone. Even if you didn't create it, you still kept it in your phone. That's not that bad. You need that. That's still bad. You feel? That's still bad. Like, that's like the teacher caught you cheating. The teacher caught like you cheating, and you're like, "So nah, I didn't even. I'm not even the one that made the cheating. The cheat. Like, say that you had like a cheat sheet or like something in your hand to help you cheat and had all the answers. That say that your friend gave it to you. Like you didn't create it, your friend gave it to you. The teacher caught you cheating. You could be like, "Some oh, but I'm not the one that made it. It don't matter though. You still had it. So that means that you are an accomplice.
Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody, you
Like,
collaborate on a note.
duh.
Both people, you have to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared note. I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list
That's
with your
why
cousin,
go
bro.
through your
Like,
girl's
come
note app.
on, bro. Some of the stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
In any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship, and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin.
But back when I was like, I don't even know the age to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story yap get
we
to the
kind of had a
point.
thing. We kind of had a thing going.
Bro, I went through puberty. My boy Trent went through puberty. We all went through puberty. We ain't never thought about cracking our cousin, gang. We ain't never thought about doing that. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let that be known right now. That's just you. That is all you. I have never once looked at my cousin and was like, son, ooh, she kind of bad. Let me hop on that. I have never done that. Multiple people have never done that. That is just a you thing, and people that are sick in the head or deranged, just like you. All right, that's that Alabama. That's that Iowa, that Utah. That's that West Virginia. You feel me? That North Carolina. That's the type of stuff that you hear about people do back in out in the suburbs. You know, where like your neighbor is like 5 miles away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way though, like the bus to school takes like 50 minutes. That's the only place you hear these type of stories from. Because black people don't do this for sure. White people don't do this for sure. Indian people don't do this. Mexican people don't do this. It don't even matter. It's just that, like, this is not a normal human activity. This is not. What is you? What are we, primates? Like, why is you reproducing with your own blood like you're the last two people on Earth?
But like it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like I remember like I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Literally.
What? No. 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 That's no.
Like I'm talking about, I don't know how old this clip was last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating
Like,
for 2
no.
years or some change. And you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over. But now the fact that you cheated on me with your cousin, this means that every single time you told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to
Facts,
go
she's
stream
actually.
at this.
Hold up. Let's see
You
the
left
message.
to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to
Kenneth, I'm going to Kentucky to stream the biggest amusement park ever. And then she didn't even stream that Kentucky trip. Kentucky flight ticket trip.
go stream at this fucking the biggest world
Like, that's actually messed up. Imagine now you have like imagine you like not only do you have to worry about other guys, you gotta worry about your like the own family member taking your girl. Your own family member taking your girl. Like, bro, that's horrible. Like she just like if this is actually like if this is a thing that other people actually do. Light skins, hopefully light skins. You know what to say? Every villain is light skinned. But if this is a thing that other people do, I might as well just retire from the game because at this point I'm never gonna get a girl. You're telling me that not only do I have to worry about random people people older than me, people with more money than me, people with more fame than me. I have to worry about her own blood family. It's raps.
Fucking roller coaster in the world. You was with your
It's
cousin. Because
raps.
I mean, I have proof of that too. Like you was in the hotel room with your cousin. You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bruh, like, but you only cheated on me recently, right? This only happened last month, right? Okay, but you know, I guess you just get to excuse that. I guess I don't know. Like I don't know if this is like manipulation, top tier rage bait or what. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on listening to what you got to say. All right.
False, because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself.
What did you want the mother to do? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. If I found out my daughter was getting cracked by her cousin, I couldn't look at her in the eyes no more, man. I could not look at them in the eyes. Like, you guys grew up together, bro. That's like,
I also want to talk about
First of all, even though I'm in the right 100.
how would like, imagine the family's reaction to all this. Like, they would probably like, what? Nah.
100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin. You know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know, they were threatening me with
So the parents knew? What? The parents knew this whole time?
so much stuff that was just so uncalled for.
Imagine
And I
the
don't know,
grandma.
it just seems like
I couldn't look at even like if I did this, I couldn't look at my family, bro. I could not look at the family. I couldn't look at none of them in the eyes no more. I know for a fact that the rest of the family reunions, them two are going to be sitting at separate ends of the stinking table. They're not even going to be allowed to like be next to each other. And also, the family reunion is going to be so weird now. Like, imagine like as soon as one of them pops up, the vibes instantly changes. God bless them. That's a freaked out. Like, man, bro, it's freaked out.
they're more biased to you than what's actually going on. Like I think the fact that you're making this video right now, and I don't know, man. Let me just keep watching the video, bro.
Extreme that my ex was on, where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro. Like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish I had iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bruh. She would literally use y'all, bruh. She would literally take y'all money and fucking I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened. And it's just so.
That is true. I did see a couple of them. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people, like, the thing is, listen. I'm going to keep it a buck, all right? Whenever you break up with a girl, right? Especially, like, if it was, like, especially, like, on good terms, even if it's bad terms, right? Most 99.9% of the time, if you guys break up and, like, nobody knows about it, it is very much likely that the guy is going to try to get her back. And then you're going to be like, because you're going to be like, it's going to be like 2 weeks, right? And you're just going to be by yourself or whatever. And then you're going to be like, dang, I miss her. And you're just going to remember the good times, you guys. You're not going to remember all the time that she was arguing and like just made you feel like crap. So you're going to remember the good times and you're going to spin back. And in the first couple weeks, you're going to be like, okay, this is good. This is great. But then the last week, you're going to start realizing and start hitting why y'all broke up in the first place. Because of all the shenanigans that she be doing. And also, another reason is that when you like realize that your ex broke up, and then you see that she moved on, you're gonna try to spin back because you're gonna be like, "Son, what did this guy do? What does this guy do that I don't have?" And especially you're a very competitive person, you might just like, you know what I'm saying, trying to like win her back, and you're gonna be like you're gonna be jealous and everything. But that's the thing, like when guys break up, if they don't break up like in public, like nobody knows that, because girls they don't care. They'll go back to whoever they want. Like they can take all the public shaming, and that's like cool. That's great for them. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy, if they like, as soon as it gets out that their girl has been doing on any sort of thing, they're never gonna spin back. But if it's in private, 9 times out of 10, not even like 7 times out of 10, they're probably gonna spin back. And that's like just coming from my experience. It might not be like that for all y'all, but that's just my experience though.
Oh, weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something insane, like cheated on me with your cousin, I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the bad guy.
Oh yeah, they're gonna manipulate you.
I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it.
I don't know how good of a convincing skill he has, but you don't just convince somebody to just send you nudes. You don't just convince somebody to like just open your legs. You know what I'm saying? You had to purposely open your legs and let him do it. You had to purposely let him do that. You took that out of consent. You can't just say that it was his idea. Even if it was his idea, you still participated in it. So that means that you are accomplished. That means you are his partner in crime.
Say wallahi. Yo, like I said, bro, she did not want the internet to
Like,
know.
say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on everything you love. Say you swear to God. Merch. Put any type of truth behind that it was all his idea and you had no part in it. She won't.
That she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that, and I wish I had screenshots from when, bro. I don't know what's going on my iCloud. I'm trying to get messages from like early 2024 to 23, but I can't, bro. But I promise y'all, she would not want to post me. You could go on her page. She never had videos of me. It was always me, bro. I literally kept on telling her, why don't you post me? Why don't you post me? And she confessed this one time saying, my followers are majority males. They would unfollow me. I would lose all my followers, etc., etc., etc. She's sick in the head, bro.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because
all right, so first of all, wow, this was like 5 days before I posted my video, and basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone,
What did she text you on? Wiz?
up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going.
No. Nope. N to the O to the P to the E. Nope.
Going insane. I'm going to, manipulation words to get me to fucking.
Like, girls that use that, like, bro, people that say that, like, you can't just say that you're gonna off yourself just to be with me. No, you can't do that. What is this, obsession? Is this like the obsession movie?
Give her attention because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, I'm leaving. And then she was calling me in the hospital, bruh. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bruh. Like, bro.
I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself.
And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a personal thing that nobody had to know. But because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain sympathy. Before, it's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fix your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the facility talking about for the past couple of days, I just came out because I tried to do this and that. Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet. And I don't know what else to say, bro.
Or anybody else. I want to say to Snow Cone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me.
She seems like she's on the verge
Even though you
of
don't
crying.
care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
Toxic and abusive.
Ah, yes. The big two. Toxic and abusive. She left out number 3, manipulative. Ah, man, as soon as a girl, like, you know, girls will always be like yes, he was toxic, he was abusive, like, he was always the problem. So you're telling me for 2 years straight, he was always the one wrong and you were always right. 2 years straight. And you're telling me that he's toxic and abusive. Toxic and abusive. Even though there's text messages of you saying that can we get back together that he showed us. Even though there's text messages saying that he was a bum. You just called him a bum and saying that the cousin is way better. But he's toxic and abusive. Like, bro, who is you trying to fool? You're not fooling me. You're not fooling anybody watching this video. The only people you're fooling are your Gooner fanboys that will do whatever that will watch you to the like stinking end of their lifetime. You're doing this simply for your Gooner fanboys, the ride or die type of thing. You just said it yourself. Most of your thing are men, you know. So you're doing this for all the people that goon to you, gang. The people that just attracted to you. Because let me tell you, if he was so abusive, why didn't you were so quick to post that all the times y'all broke up, but now when he's abusive and manipulative, and toxic, you don't want to post that.
Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shift went from I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes. I'm sorry that you had to walk in.
And
on
how does
me
that
showing
fix
my
what you
bare
did?
ass and-
Like I said, even if he is, what does that have to do with you cracking your cousin? What did that got to do? You're getting off topic now. You still haven't explained why you were cracking your cousin.
My bare ass cheats to my cousin on FaceTime. To me and my ex had a very toxic relationship and it was very abusive. But you know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything.
You stayed because that's all you... Bro, there were so many times where I tried to get away from you. But literally, at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me that you was finna, you know, and then like, bro, like, I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because like, bro, I don't want to be responsible. I care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind, TwitchCon was in San Diego. I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever, back in like TwitchCon last year. And then I drove all the way from LA to San Diego because she kept on threatening to do that to herself. And then, bro, it's just a mess, bro. Like, I have tried to leave several times. Yes, this was a toxic relationship, but stop trying to put the blame on me. You did what you did, and now you're trying to change the narrative to make it seem like I was a toxic, abusive boyfriend. Like, how can you do that right now, bro?
And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story.
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. First of all, you was a freshman in college, and I just turned 21, and I was literally a junior in college, okay? Now, I don't even know why that, like you trying to make it seem like I was, like, no, I did not mess with you before you were...
He's trying to make it seem like he was plotting on her. She trying to make it... I wouldn't be surprised if she said he groomed her.
18, I messed with you after. Once you were in college, bro, like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird and to shift the focus, but bro, stop it, bro. It's not gonna work, bro.
And our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all, like, I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes These soulless evil eyes and
She definitely got that Gemini, you know, because ChatGPT would never say something this elite, you know. She definitely had to use Gemini and say that makes her to use human emotion, make it so that gaslight so the other person either Gemini or she's using Snapchat AI.
just see the fucking script on her PC screen, bro. This is sickening, bro. Like, these niggas really emailed her talk about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is
Or
gone, bro.
ChatGPT
She's
Plus.
reading off a script they orchestrated a whole story to bring me down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say wallahi. Yo.
You know, so far, two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying. All you've been saying, you just been bashing him. You haven't announced the cousin, because technically, I would be like you're blaming the cousin. If this was all on the cousin, if you were saying all this to the cousin, saying that he was toxic, abusive, manipulated, or whatever, I would be like dang, that's bad, you know, because you did have a crush on him growing up. So like, I low key, kinda, slightly, just a little bit though, just a little bit, understand your point of view. If she was saying all this about her cousin, but she's saying this about her ex, what does the ex have to do with you getting cracked by your cousin? That's still the question. If this was all about the cousin, I would have been like, okay now. I'm not agreeing with what you did at all, but I see what you're trying to say. You know, I see the direction that you're pointing us in. But she's not doing that at all.
Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never put my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all, this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never.
Do you think it's weird for you to force me to smoke or drink? I never smoked a blunt before. How often you smoke? I smoked my last one and smoke where I smoked a lot without you knowing for the past year. Like I said, light skins. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't smoke, I don't drink, but I know a lot of people my age, especially girls and guys, especially people that be outside. As soon as your girl says she be outside, hey, wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Never drank or smoke in my life.
So you were spending your money on weed every weekend. Not really, like a bit would last me a good while, but remember at the end of the day, I'm a light weed. I never smoked a full blunt before. I only take this. Do you think it's weird for you to force it? Yeah, that's why I stopped with the smoking. I told you close to before Brook. That's why I want us to only drink for special night. And I meant that. See, it always be the people that you think like I would have never knew that she was smoking blunts and drinking like that. Shoo, boy.
Until I met this girl. I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was
I have African parents too. If you guys didn't know, I'm Cameroonian and a little bit of Congo. You know what I'm saying? Congolese. If you guys don't know, I'm mostly Cameroonian though. You know, so like, yeah, my parents don't smoke or drink. I don't smoke or drink. My parents don't cuss. I try not to cuss. You know, sometimes I might slip up every once in a while. You feel me? But I try not to cuss. You know, I try to improve my vocabulary so I can insult people sophisticated. If you have noticed, I have very good wordplay. You know, I have a very good mouth. Pause. Hold on now. Pause. See that? No, listen, that came out kind of gay. We're gonna skip through that real quick. But like I said, I feel what he's trying to say. I understand what he's saying from having both African parents.
the time she even forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the like
You got matching tattoos? Nah. Oh nah. Oh nah. I could never get matching tattoos with a girl that's not my wife. I could never get tattoos with a girl that's not my wife. Not even my fiance. We need to be married for at least 5 years and have 2 kids before I get even consider having tattoos. Alright. Cause matching tattoos, man, bro, your girlfriend. You got a matching tattoo with your girlfriend. I ain't gonna hold you, Kenneth, bro. You might be #1 Golden Goofy Award runner. You might be the #1 on Golden Goofy Award. You know what I'm saying? The way this is bad, bro. Matching tattoos. Not only did you guys break up 5 times and you went back with her, she forced you to drink and smoke. something that you don't something that you don't align with in your morals. You got matching tattoos with her. You got matching tattoos with a light skin, and you saying you got a good mouth. Pause. I didn't mean it like that, but understand what you're trying to say.
The tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and two girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This
Yeah,
girl
people be like, that's why I'm saying, like, listen. When your girl is crazy, if she ever smacks you, because I feel like she might have smacked him, right? If your girl ever smacks you, don't smack her back. Because if you smack her back, you're gonna be in jail for at least 25 years, and you're gonna have a huge fine on your name. So that's why. And make sure that if she calls the police, make sure you call the police first, and also make sure that you don't even be in her vicinity. You don't even be in her personal bubble. Listen, if my girl, right? If a girl is like smacking me or whatever, she doing all that. Not only am I gonna pick up my phone, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna hit that little LaMelo jog backwards. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I almost tripped. But I'm gonna leave the establishment. I will leave all that. I'll be like, hey, police officer, yeah, she's trying to smack me. Yeah, this woman right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna confront her. Cause if I confront her or if she calls the police before I do, I'm cooked. I'm finished. It don't matter what I tell the police officer. I'm immediately the one in charge. I'm cooked. My reputation is done. So that's why as soon as she puts her hands on me, not only am I gonna hit her with that Philly cell shoulder roll that thing, you know what I'm saying? Get my phone out, call the police officer, and be like, police officer, she's trying to kill me. Call that. You know what I'm saying? Call 911, call the SWAT team. I don't matter. Get me safe. I'm in fear of my life. I am in fear of my life. That's exactly what I'm hitting her.
was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink every fucking time she seen me, bruh. Cause she didn't know how to do anything, process or have fun without that shit, bruh. Like I just don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with smoking or drinking, but you know, I just thought, you know, she's my ex or whatever. She at the time she was my girl, whatever. I was like, you know what, bruh, fuck it, bruh. She wants to do it, then fuck it, bruh. I'm gonna do it with her. But
Nah.
I never did that shit just to do it, bruh. I don't
I
fuck
could
with
never.
that shit.
An outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried.
I would punch things, my nigga. I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bruh? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have like slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But
Yeah,
yes,
facts.
this is already on the internet. Like every single time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. Like she's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like we're not forgetting the fucking bucket list, bro. We're not forgetting how you
Ho!
Again to make me look bad. Like we're not forgetting the fucking bucket.
Nut on face. Ho! Eat off body. Oh yeah, she overly freaked out. Corn tape. She trying to be a Twitter. She trying to be a star, gang. She trying to be a star. Head videos. Hand job plus spitting. Oh nah, spitting in the mouth. Oh nah. Spitting in the mouth. Oh nah, you see. Listen, that is that overly freaked out Selena Powell's Bonnie Blue level freakiness that I do not wish to have in my significant other. Spitting in the. If a girl's like some spit in my mouth, I'm like some. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I would get the egg. I would just stop everything I'm doing, pack my bags, and block her. Cause spitting in my mouth. Oh yeah, no. Handcuffing. I mean, we did see her in that police outfit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a lot of people do that on Halloween. It can't. That's not as bad as everything else. Tripod video. I don't even want to know what that is. Public quickie. Does she think this is like around public quickie? So you are so freaked out that you want to do it in public, and you talking about quickie. You want him to do this to you in public. She trying to be an oatmeal cream pie in public. I can never. And movies. They're gonna go to MJR, sit at the back row. The movies with the beds, the movie theaters with the bed. These are the type of people they attract.
List, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheated on me with your cousin. But whatever, keep
And he
going.
gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and
Put you in a chokehold?
God dang, Kenneth is putting his ex in a full Nelson.
Like, you're making me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking devil. Put you in a chokehold. Does that, yo, like, anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold?
That's the type of stuff I do with my homeboys. I'm not even gonna lie. I do that stuff with my homeboys. Put each other's in chokeholds.
What type of shit is that, bro? Like, nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like how are you saying this with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl does to niggas, bro. Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we
There's always grape allegations. And it never goes well for either side. Either it messes up the guy's point of view, or now nobody takes the girl seriously.
drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk. I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point. Because I've never
get loosey goosey.
forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something.
Nah, I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a book. Since everybody's always talking about the good and never the bad. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm scared of female touch. I said it. I'm scared of female touch. When a girl I'd be scared when a girl wants to give me a hug and everything. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Everybody always telling about the truth. So if a girl ever says that she wants to be like, you know what I'm saying, like I want to do the thing with me, all that type of stuff, I would be scared. I wouldn't even know what to do. That's why I haven't done it yet. And that's probably why I would never do it for a while. I would be scared. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Since always people never wants to tell the truth, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would low key be scared. I would be like a deer in the headlight. I wouldn't know what to do. Like that's why I don't like. That's why I be like, I don't really believe it when people say that they'll force themselves onto you. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but I be like most 9 times out of 10, a lot of times the guys be so scared. Like the girls be the one that's all super confident and like know exactly what to do whenever they're doing intercourse. Because the guy, most of the time, he be scared. He be awkward. He be a bum. He don't even get hard, bro. He be soft.
We had consent. You know why? Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant
Like I
ass
said.
nigga. I'd be chilling in my own world. And I think that's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you. Because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe.
Man, everybody always wants to have it, bro. Sometimes I just want to hang with a baddie. Is that if I'm lying, I'm flying. God can shoot me down right now. Sometimes, bro, I just want to hang out with a baddie. Sometimes I just want to have genuine connection. But nowadays, everybody's so freaked out, bro. If you're not like what a gay, like especially for me, bro, I have no competition. If you're not a hood guy that cheats on her, or scamming, if you don't want to hit her in the nastiest position, I heard a girl say that she did it one time with her ex, and they were in a full like they were doing wrestling positions. I don't even want to know why. Or if you're not like an 18-year-old that's already graduated out of high school with 10K followers on Instagram, it's for me. That's what I'm saying. For my generation, it's fried, bro. It's fried for me. But I don't even know but we got to get back on the video though.
Believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day. Like, bro, when we were long distance, we was literally cracking every single day, 2 times a day. Like, bro, when we were long distance, we was literally cracking every single day, 2 times a day. In the moment I told her I don't want to do it, I can't do it, she would gaslight me, say I don't love her. She would start crying. She would just force me, bruh. Like, bro. And then when she moved over here, obviously I see her every single day, so it's impossible to do that shit every single day. And I think that's what got in her head. And that's when she started saying stuff like, I thought you didn't like me no more. I thought you never touched me no more. And that's when I guess she cheated on me with her cousin, but I don't know. Like, that's just what she wants you to do.
It's raps. It's fried. Oh. This lady is bugging, dog.
bro, but I don't.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time,
Like, come on, bro. Are you dead ass? You begged me to stop and I never. Bro, come on,
my
bro.
essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage.
Y'all seen how she just looked at the script?
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay, yes.
Bruh, I have seen more blood from a paper clip. You're telling me that if he cut you inside, that's the amount of bleeding that's happening. Bro, I had scraped my phone. I had scraped my hand. Like, listen, I don't know what happened, but I was going on the stairs, right? I slipped and I got floor burn. I was bleeding perpetually. You know, one time I accidentally cut myself with my scissors, right? Don't ask how. I'm a very clumsy guy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm a very clumsy guy. I have had more crime. I had more blood than this. This is easily, like, this is nothing. I'm not trying to downplay her. If she's saying what it is true, I don't know. You know, I'm just looking at it from Kenneth's situation. I'm just looking at it from both sides. And yes, she is fake crying too. She doesn't even she's fake crying too. Like I can't believe her. She has no concrete evidence. How could I know that's not tomato juice? That could be tomato sauce. I ain't even that clumsy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I be getting myself with minor injuries all the time, if I'm being honest though.
Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know, your period.
He cracked on the period? Yes, Raps. Hold on now. He cracked on the period! No! You cracked on the period, my guy? Bro. The period, though. I don't know how to react to that. I don't know what to say to that. The period. What is this? Do you think you're a knight? A true knight is never scared to have some blood on his sword. The period. Coming, baby, don't bleed. Wait, coming, baby, don't bleed everywhere. I'm bleeding everywhere. You better dig down. I'm bleeding. No, I don't want. I didn't do all that work for none. I will. I will. Yo, no, Kenneth. I ain't gonna hold you, gang. Kenneth. No, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You. This is bad, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is the type of stuff that I take to the grave. This is bad. Coming. I will. But I don't know who's worse. Cracking on the period. I'm gonna need some time. Hold on. I'm gonna need some time to think. Cracking on the period, though. After a long time of thinking, I have to say that both of them are in the wrong.
Time of the month. You thought if I didn't do it, I would think of you as disgusting. I didn't love you. So you know what? That's when I explored that and we started doing that. And I always had consent because that's what you wanted. You liked doing vampire sets. So what's on the floor is...
But hey, Kenneth, you indulge in it though. You know what I'm saying? You indulge in it. You indulge in it. Nah. You indulge with it, cause you
not the results of me doing that to you. That's just consent and what we had going on. I would never force myself onto you. I always had consent. I had proof from you. You always expressed how you wanted to do it during that time of month, and we did. The proof is in the pudding, bruh. So you're telling me July 13th, you're telling me what, like fucking, cause this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18, 5 days later, I did it again? I did it again to you. I did the same exact thing I did on the 13th, on the 18th again to you. But aside from that, we broke up tons of times and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told them this. This is false. This is cap. And I know this
Why
is
hasn't she talked about the cousin yet?
what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not gonna manipulate these people, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. Fuck no.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I
Made it hard for you to leave, bro? What?
continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex
But I hate it when girls say this. I just hate it. Like, this is an ick for me. It always be the girls that be outside every day, that be smoking, drinking, cheating on everything. All this always be like oh, God knew not God like God always giving me the feeling of love but can never fulfill it. Oh my God, forced to be a lover. Oh, born to be a lover girl, forced to be a bop or something. Or like, oh, I never knew what a healthy relationship feels like. I always been done horribly way too many times. They be reposting them sad romance TikTok, like lover girl TikToks. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It always be the biggest bop, reposting it. Bro, my ex did the same thing. She cheated on me. And she was reposting stuff. She was saying that, oh my God, my ex was a horrible person and manipulator. That's why I had to leave her. Gang, you cheated on me. Me. I was an innocent bystander. Like, why do they always do that? Like, can you tell me why girls always repost them type of videos when they know that they're in the wrong? Or is it just gaslighting themselves?
change to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and whatever.
Letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoing.
By the way, this has nothing to do with you cheating on me with your cousin, by the way.
You wrote
this
letters,
has to do with me trying to get you back after the first time we broke up because I had anger issues and I agreed that I would yell a lot, but I never put my hands on you. Never did that. Never.
He put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't
What, nigga? What? You're the last person. Bro, hold on.
appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice, and I don't
Everything I did was my choice. Everything I did was my choice? Are you fucking dead ass? You know how much money I spent on you and you're saying that was my choice? Bruh, I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even fucking work. So you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and paid for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time. And because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me,
I ain't gonna hold you, Kenneth, bruh. True game. You are one loyal guy, my mans. You guys broke up 5 times. You took her back 5 times. And you paid for all her stuff. Shoot, bruh. I would be mad too. I would be mad too if I was her. Shoot, I would be trying to get back to with you, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. You paying for all this? You paying for all this? You telling me that she had all this and she still left? Huh. Girls can never be satisfied.
me to pay for those flights, You had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the
Your
fuck he is,
mod
but I would
pays
go to
for
your
you?
Cash App, and you had thousands sent to you.
You had your mods paying for you? Oh shoot, man. Oh really now? Huh. Oh really now? You had your mods paying for you?
And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side coming from this nigga, and you just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys. And I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. But the whole time you was asking me, you was asking me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take.
The mod gotta go too, bruh. The mod. Oh, the mod probably got some too. I would even be surprised if he got some too. Shoot. The mod gotta go too. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody that's involved with this just nuke the entire everybody that's related to K-Verts. Anybody they just nuke everybody, gang. Just that's it. Just nuke everything. Nuke the mods, nuke all their members, nuke all her Twitch subs, nuke everybody nuke the cousin, nuke everybody that still messes with her or think that she's right. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a thing. Just nuke everything. Dang. What is we doing? We're in a point where you could be caught cheating with your cousin and people will still buy you stuff. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's exactly like Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. What was this? Like everybody's on Megan's side and everybody's bashing Klay. But where was this when Kyrie got cheated on by Kalani? Nobody was there no more. Now the nobody was talking about that. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like it's crazy how there's a lot of favoritism in the world.
You there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios.
There's like pretty privilege. I mean, there's a lot of pretty. If you're a pretty person, just being pretty, like if you're pretty, you're living your life on easy mode. I'm gonna keep it bug. That's something I generally believe it. If you're a pretty person or a generally good looking guy, it don't matter if you're a guy or a girl. You're gonna be living life on easy mode. Cause listen, my homegirls, she be getting free tips, free extra stuff, extra things just for looking good. I ain't never had that. And I probably never will unless I become famous. But you telling me she's my age, but simply because she has people feeding for her, she gets free stuff. It's actually crazy, man. It's because I generally feel like it's because too many people grew up watching corn and probably are derived of female touch. That's probably why they do stuff like this.
$2,000 trip, by the way. Pay for everything, flights, everything. But okay, all right.
I believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video.
Bro, like, come on. Why are you playing the victim, my nigga? You talked about this on the internet when we broke up like 1 year ago, bro. Like, you're really trying so hard to bring up stuff that doesn't even correlate to you cheating on me with your cousin to make me look bad, bro. I see right through this. The internet sees right through this. Bro, if anything, bro, you emailed fucking Crisis and Reputation
This level of genjutsu does not work on me.
Saver, bro. Like, it's done, bro. You're done, bro. Whatever. Keep talking.
Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel
like, bro, this doesn't show nothing, bro. Like, bro, yes, we've broken up many times and you went to the airport, but every single time I would come and bring you back. That's like, we was toxic. Yes, we had a toxic relationship. The internet already knew that. You brought this to the internet many times. There's clips of you talk about me, lying on me already, bro.
I'm sorry, just like, no, it's with but I just kind of want to put everything out. Making great to my life right now, but it's not your problem at all.
I had sent this video to a friend. By the way, she sent this to the guy who sends her every single dollar she had to her name. His name was X.
Just some simps, man. Simps. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I be tricking on girls too. Only if you're my girlfriend. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna spend money on somebody that like a girl that I just met. Nah. But like you're some simps, bruh. Spending money on a girl. If you spend money on your girl and you don't get either bread or buns afterward, I don't want to hear it. And that's the feeling. I hate when girls bless them. Oh my god, I mean, like, bro, if you're not gonna pay me back or give me something of equal collateral, I don't want to hear it. Cause I'm spending money. If you like people that spend money on girls all the time just for her, like, why are you spending money on all this? Just why? Why? It be the same people that don't even they be the same people that don't be paying back their homeboys, gang. I kid you not. I wouldn't be surprised if that same guy hasn't paid back his homeboy since like 2018. And he's spending money all this on a girl. And you spending all this on a girl, bro. What is she? Why? Just for her to be your friend? Like, no, bro. If you're that down, like, bro.
Basically was a sugar daddy that she didn't really talk to me about. She would FaceTime me at times. I really wish I knew what they were FaceTiming about. Maybe it was some cousin shit. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of times she would say this is her friend, but nah, it's her
Hold
sugar
up.
daddy. Because you know why? Because he would often pay for her Uber,
What's
pay
good,
for her
Ryan?
bookings if she missed a flight, pay for all of that.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret
Like, I hate how you're trying to make it seem like you was trapped in here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I fought demons to leave your ass, bro. I fought fucking demons to leave you, nigga. I was fighting demons, bro. Everybody that knows me knows that you, like, manipulated me, and I was fighting demons. I tried leaving several times, bro. Several times, but each time I tried to leave, it was, Kenneth, please, I'm about to. Manipulation, bro. Like, it's just like, bruh.
everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically, I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past and some things that I just found out because the crisis reputation saver people told me to lie about. But, you know, after all that, I'm sorry again for cheating with my cousin.
The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression.
Depression. Depression. What type of depression makes you send news to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed, so I went ahead and
It's either I'm depressed, I'm overstimulated, or I'm irritated.
spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house, by the way, in the other room, by the way, door is locked. I always wondered why the doors were locked, but you know, it makes sense now. It makes so much sense now.
Everything that has happened, I have come to terms to stay in this relationship, and I made my mistakes.
Goofy
I regret
goober.
everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed
Not a single tear in those eyes, by the way. And she's reading a script.
up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for standing myself. They need when they need it, and it can also lead to self-destruction multiple times. And the only reason I'm here right now is because I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I also felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide surgery that I was admitted to, fair and inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Like, bro, you really trying to sympathy farm, bro? I'm the victim. God, bro, like, nigga, I'm the victim. Even in the height of the situation, I had a calm voice catching you cheat on me. I didn't put hands on you catching you cheat on me. I didn't do nothing. I told you to leave my house, and that's what you did. Like, I'm not the bad guy. You're not gonna sit here and put all these false allegations on me and make me seem like I'm the bad guy.
I ain't gonna hold you. At this point, bro, there's no way you can. There's no way out of this. There's no speaking about this. There's no thinking. If I were you, gang, what I would do is just take the cousin, take the mod, take her sugar daddy, take everybody, put them all into one room with her, alright? And then you just whip out a machine gun. And you just light that place up so bad. It's gonna have like 15 entrances, alright? It's gonna have 15 entrances. That's the only thing. Just throw in a flash bomb. Just do whatever you can, bro. Because at this point, there's nothing you could do. There's no retaliating, bro. She has a whole army of guys that's willing to die by her, and you're just one guy, all right. And there's nothing you could do to get back. Because if you get back with her, you're gonna look like a bum. If you do anything back to her, she could just sue you or whatever, or the internet is gonna flame you. So if this was your thing, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. You just gotta keep it pushing, or you just annihilate the whole family, or just the whole like group chat or whatever.
Alright, bro, like, this is fucking sick.
And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew that hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you.
By the way, the moment I posted that video, you deleted all your accounts. And days before I posted that video, you started sympathy farming on your Instagram story, posting about how you was in the facility and how the facility treated you so wrong. And then you started texting people saying, yeah, life has been tough. But, you know, you just never really came to terms with what you did, which was cheat on me with your cousin. And I still think even now you believe you're in the right. I still don't think you, like, fathom what you did. Like, I think this was just a way to try to fix your PR, but I just think you dug yourself a bigger grave with this one. You should have just, I don't know.
Guys, that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying.
Not gonna lie, if she had just said that, yeah, I got cracked by my cousin, I would have just I would have just said, dang, that's crazy. Come in peace with it. But the fact that you're gaslighting all of us, making me look like an idiot, making my boy Kenneth look like an idiot. If you had just simply said, yeah, I got cracked by my cousin, and as simple as that, I just wanted to do it, I cheated on him. You might have got backlash, you might have got hated on for a while, But everybody would have just kept it pushing, you know? Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares. You know, it's not their problem. It's Kenneth's problem. All right. But the fact that you're gaslighting all this and doing all this stuff is gonna be you're just making yourself in a way worse situation.
stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do